Shut up, listen up, everybody, what up? Gonna put it in a podcast, but what's up? We talk, we laugh, we sing, we dance, we'll do anything if you give us a chance. We'll play one time, it'll help us out. All truth, no lies, no, it's never a doubt. If you like rants, tirades, and honest opinions, we shoot from the hip and we hear with precision. Give us one chance to play Opinion Bros podcast.
Okay, I was wondering what happened. I had sent like a couple.
Oh, I just saw one. Well, I got the second one. The first one said it couldn't join, and then this one worked.
Okay, so we're just waiting. Yeah, but I mean, we can talk already since it starts recording as soon as someone joins.
Oh, well, welcome back to a whole new episode of Los Pina Bros podcast. I am one of your hosts, Armando.
I am Alberto 333.
And we are just... Yeah, that's his voice. Even though he has like probably the deepest voice out of the three.
Yeah, I was listening to my voice earlier. Man, it just sounds really like...
No,
like,
you guys have deeper voices than I do, and I feel like I should have it because I'm the oldest one. And you guys are like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Hi, guys." Sound like Elmo and shit.
Yeah. Hey, whoa.
Yeah.
But okay. Our main topic today is what?
Our main topic today would be hola
Our
moto.
main topic is not hello, but it is
Hola?
Yeah. Our main topic is gonna be this is Alex or
No,
wait, what is
I'm
that?
Alex.
Oh yes, that
I want to play
it. Yeah, so okay. But our main topic is things that we're looking forward to just this year, I guess, right?
Yeah, they end up, shuffling because the last time we did this last year, like a bunch of DC movies were supposed to come out, and Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse were supposed to come out. They didn't. They got moved to this year. So I have the list. It's from Rotten Tomatoes. I'm checking that out. They have like 42 new movies people want to check out this year. So do you want to just jump right into it, or do you want to talk about something else real quick?
Nah, let's jump right into it.
All right. Let's jump into the deep end then. First one. This one I'm kind of excited for. Knock at the Cabin by M. Night Shyamalan. God,
Next.
like... I was so confused when Alex was like talking because we saw this trailer before Megan, and Alex is like, "Oh, like I have a theory on Agent Smith," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like Agent Smith in the movie?" I'm like in the movie, like Red Skull, like Agent Smith, the guy from Lord of the Rings. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I guess he plays him in your favorite sequel of The Matrix, Part 4. I think his name is Jonathan Groff, according to the webpage. But
he's from Mindhunter too, yeah.
But basically, there's these three people. One of them is Dave Bautista, and the other one is Ron Weasley, and they knock on a cabin where these two dads are
randomly.
With it.
Hey, let's go to a cabin and knock on it.
And it's Ron Weasley. He's looking for Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Bloody hell! It's a cabin in the woods. Yeah, this is my house. I live here.
Dave Bautista. Okay. I'm quite useless on my own.
He's gonna admit. I mean, that's good on him for admitting it.
You can't even. I wish you guys could see the picture of him right now that I'm looking at. Like he looks so sad and like that's such a Ron Weasley face. Like he knows that he's like he's a hanger on.
Yeah,
but no, I mean,
okay.
But he's a good actor. What do you think? This looked good. It looked thrilling. If basically they give these two dads the ultimatum about killing somebody. If you don't kill a person or make a sacrifice, the world is going to end. And at first I didn't know that. The very first trailer I don't think showed that, but in the one we saw, you see like floods and you see like planes falling out of the sky. So maybe they're onto something, but it looks good. Shyamalan is hit or miss. It seems to be like he does one good movie, then he does one bad movie.
No,
I'm
that's David
hoping.
Ayer.
Is that David A?
Yeah,
Oh,
M Night
I haven't seen
Shyamalan.
him.
It does good when you give him like, hey, here's $5, make a movie, and
Yeah,
that's when he does great. But then you give him like $5 million, and you're like, what is this garbage? Just
yeah.
you gotta underpay the man for some reason. He makes good movies when he doesn't have a big budget.
You saying that, Mandina, if anything, like, and I'm just gonna toss this out there. This sounds like a sequel to the or a prequel to The Happening. They're the ones that caused The Happening.
That'd be
You know
awesome.
what? That would
That'd be
actually
great.
not be bad. I'd actually like that.
You heard
They
it
ha-
here first.
yeah,
So you
that'd
just
be great.
yeah, then you just have Mark Wahlberg at the end. So this big man, his name is Dave Bautista. So he comes and knocks on the cabin, and he's like, "Hey, you got to do this." And then the plants start killing us.
Yeah.
And then I beat up a random man on the street and didn't get in trouble for it.
Say hello to your mother flower for me.
Yeah.
All right, so
So
looking forward to or not?
I am. I'm looking forward to it. Yes.
Okay, I like his movies too, at least the ones that I've seen. Even if they suck, like they're at least interesting.
Yeah, they're still fun. They're better when they're better.
Yeah. Next one.
Yeah. I hope next one. Whew, yeah, this one, baby. Magic Mike's Last Dance.
I've never seen any of the Magic Mikes.
That's surprising because Steven Soderbergh's your boy.
Yeah, that's the only reason I want to watch him. Um,
They're not
so
bad. I've seen them. They're not bad. The first one's more dramatic, and then the second one I think is like a comedy. Um, so I mean, the only reason I watched them is because they were there, and I watched them with like Becca or whatever, but like they weren't bad. Um, this is weird that there's like a whole trilogy on this, I guess.
not that weird. I mean, it's become so. I mean, and I'm just tossing this like, it's possible that he does these movies in order to finance his other projects. I'm sure they bring in so much money.
Yeah, well, he wrote the first one, I think. I don't think he did the second one, and I think he's doing the third one.
Yeah, he's the
Soderbergh.
first one.
Yeah, and I mean, Salma Hayek looks great in it. She's always a good actress. Um, was if it comes out on HBO Max, because I'm sure it's a WB movie. Yeah, probably watch it, but I'm not gonna like to the theaters on like night one to be like, oh yeah.
Mhm. Wow, this is
But
Last Dance, and you're not gonna go watch it? Wow.
you know what? I will say
Wow.
Channing Tatum is, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so looking
Or
forward
Channing
to or
Tatum's
not?
there waiting. What?
Looking forward to or not?
Probably not from me. I mean, it's not usually a movie I seek out, but I do like Channing Tatum. I think he's a funny guy. He's a funny.
Okay.
Next one. This one I'm excited for. Um, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Okay. I mean, my opinion, real quick. I feel like I only want to see it for Paul Rudd, and just I just want to know where this is going to lead because the movie to me does not look good.
Why do you say that?
I mean, it just like visually, it doesn't look good. It looks like Guardians of the Galaxy, um, and yeah, you can't really make a real city like if you're going that small. Of course, it's going to be all CGI, but I just it doesn't look interesting to me. Um, I love Paul Rudd. I think he's always funny. Um, I think the bit that got to me was his daughter. At least I don't know how it'll play in the movie, but in the trailer it makes it seem like he wants the lost time with his daughter back.
Yeah.
So that gets to me a lot. But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, I don't care. Kang.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors. Yeah.
Yeah, I like him, but I don't see like what he's gonna be in this, and after seeing that performance, and I guess it was an alternate version of him. um
Yeah.
I
It's
did not.
called a variant, Albert
Yeah.
333.
Yeah. I didn't like that. um this one looks to be different, but uh i, I just kind of don't care. um and I don't want to call it superhero fatigue, but I think the thing about Marvel is it's almost gotten to the point where it's like each thing is so interconnected with the next that it's almost like you have, not that you have to watch them, but you want to know what happens in this one so that you can already get to the next thing.
It's
It's not a movie on its own anymore. um
mhm.
even if it is, the thought in my head is already, I just want to know what happens so I know what it
The
leads
bigger
into.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what they're always building towards, so that's how I see it. Looking forward, I'll say, if I had to pick one, looking forward or not, I'll say looking forward to.
All right. Alex?
Yeah, I think I feel a lot of the same. Like, see, it's interesting you saying like you want to know where it leads to. I think I'm also just tired of like, where is it gonna lead to? Do I care where it leads to anymore? Like, I don't even know who the Avengers are. Like, I don't get. I think I don't care about a lot of these people. Paul Rudd is awesome. He's always great, no matter what. I mean, he's great in the Romeo and Juliet movie. Like, you put him in anything, he's a good
Yeah.
guy. I love Michelle Pfeiffer. She's great.
Oh, you said it before I did, you son of a gun. Yeah.
Um, I I think like me watching the trailer, I'm like, yeah, that's enough. I think the trailer's good. Like I like the song that they use in the trailer, but I told Mandine, I totally hate King the Talker. That's like he's just
Yeah.
let me talk about things.
Yeah, he
And
looks
like
lame.
yeah, and like again, I want a villain that's just a straight up, I don't give a shit about you villain. Like, I think the last time we had that villain in Marvel was Ironmonger in Iron Man 1, who's just a villain. That's
I
it.
thought, what about what's his name? Michael B. Jordan. He was a great villain.
No, but he's still like he was a he had a reason and a purpose, and he's like he kind of could have been a good guy, but then they're like, how do we make him a bad guy? Just have him kill his girlfriend. That'll like make him a villain. But if he didn't do that, he's not really a villain. He's trying to bring like hope to the hopeless. Uh, like
By
he's
killing
trying.
everybody.
I mean that he was raised on the mean streets of wherever he was, and they killed his dad. Like he has a reason for it. There's not Ironmonger is just like, hey, I'm greedy and I don't give a shit about you or your dad and I want power.
Yeah, the
Cool.
bottom line is money.
Yeah, money, Jill. But
Yeah.
I don't. And then what do we have in here in this trailer? What do you say, Ant Man? Can we talk about blah blah blah? Shut up! Like I told Mandine, like I want him to. The way I would have wanted King to talk to Ant Man is like, um, you're an Avenger? Like you're a charity case. You're not a god. You're not a super soldier. You're an ant. And like
Yeah.
that like what
And I
would you
step
step
on
on?
you.
Exactly. Like I step on things like you. Cause he like in spite of it all, you're just a joke. You're the ant like that's what he is. Paul Rudd is just a joke in the squad of like Avengers.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
that's how they
tripped upwards.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Thank you for thinking of me. Like he's
Mm.
great, but he's nothing. So the fact that King is even talking to him is like, why? He shouldn't be on your radar. But then the other trailer, that's a good line where Ant Man is like, I don't have to win. We just have to both lose. Like that is a
Yeah,
good line, but
That's a good
again,
line.
I don't see like the arc. Like I don't see him coming full circle. Like if maybe this one was more of a movie about like, hey Ant Man, you're nothing. You've always been nothing. And like he's like, I don't want to be a joke anymore. I don't want to be someone that's looked over. Like you say, oh, everyone says the same thing. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But he's fine with it. He's like, whatever. This should be a movie where it's like, man, I haven't been a father. I haven't been a hero. I haven't been anything. I'm just kind of here. I'm going through the motions. And that's all I am. Like, if it was taken more seriously like that, then I'd be like all for it. If that's how his arc was going through the entirety of those superhero movies, then I'm all in. But it just seems like shit. We had to make a third one for him, and we need to make it epic. So let's just throw him into this movie with Kang, and let's put MODOK in there, and people will love it, even if his character never like shouldn't even be here. They're just like we just needed somebody, so we'll just throw Ant-Man in because he's one of the OGs. So people will
Oh.
watch it, and we can throw this storyline in there.
See, I feel like I disagree with you. If it wasn't for Ant-Man, the Avengers would never have like been able to save the universe.
No,
You
but
know,
why? Because a rat touched the control and brought
I
him back.
I wonder if they're gonna
maybe,
if that's
but it was his
something.
idea to do that stuff, though. It was his idea. He's the one that brought everybody. But I get what you're saying. The thing is, the first one was a heist movie. The second one was
A bad movie.
it was a fun movie, but it was also like it felt like an episode that you didn't need to see in a longer running story arc. And now this one, to mirror what Betin said, like the daughter stuff, like he missed on his daughter growing up because last time he saw her, he was like she was what like 10 and now she's 18 or something. Um, and so I like that idea. Like I missed this time. I want this time with my daughter. So that family aspect gets me. You're right. All the actors in there are great. Douglas and Pfeiffer's. Jonathan Majors. This one, the second trailer, I got a badass vibe from Majors. Like when he's just beating the shit Ant-Man when he's stepping on him and stuff. It's like, yes, like that's the King I want to see. I don't want to see whatever version we saw in Loki. I want to see this version. Um, but it does feel like it's such a whiplash. Like you said, it's like, oh, he's Ant-Man, it's Paul Rudd. So you always have that, like that Paul Rudd vibe that he's the funny everyday guy. I'm jamming mon. Like
Mm.
it's always that guy. And to come off of like part two where it was like just
Oh,
a
Joven.
funny movie, just going back and forth in San Francisco to this big epic like with the music playing or whatever from the soundtrack. I forgot what song it was, but like yeah, it looks like
There's the
it looks like
Elton
he's gonna
John
yeah.
farewell to like one or whatever the Wizard of Oz play. Farewell to the Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah. So it's like it looks epic. It looks like he's going to die. And if he does, I feel like this should have been maybe the second movie in the Ant-Man trilogy. Like I feel like the last one again was like an episode it's like that Mantis episode of Buffy. You don't need to watch that episode. It's not a good episode of Buffy. And so it's like yeah, and then this one is like, whoa, this seems darker already. And I hope they don't kill off Ant-Man. I feel like he can still be there. But you're right. But to mirror what both of you said, like Betin, you were talking about, you want to see the big picture, and I think you're right. We've gotten to the point where it's like, okay, yeah, we have to watch this movie because we just want to see the last 10 minutes to see how it's gonna like push Phase 5 forward
Yeah.
because Phase 4 was so uneven and all over the place, and then we just want to see what's next. But I think that's how we've been conditioned by all this Marvel interconnectivity that it's like, yeah, we can't even sit down and actually enjoy the movie for being its own movie. But I'm excited. I definitely want to watch it. I think I got emotional when hearing him talk about like I just wanted my daughter back. Although I'm like, well, you still have your daughter,
Yeah.
but and it just makes you feel like you're gonna do something stupid that you could have avoided. But I don't know. I'm excited to see Michelle Pfeiffer. Um, the daughter, I don't remember her name, but she's in Freaky and she was in Supernatural. She's a very good actress, so I'm sure she's gonna do a good job as his daughter Stature. So it's a
Looking
I'll go see
forward
it.
to it.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Oh, look at that. Speaking of Jonathan Majors, Creed 3, Michael B. Jordan.
Versus Jonathan Majors?
Yeah.
Jonathan, you haven't seen the trailer?
No.
Oh, damn.
The trailer I think looks good. I think this movie definite already. Bam, I'm there. Michael B. Jordan. I love Michael B. Jordan. His first directing gig.
Directorial debut.
Yep.
Wait, which one is this? Creed 2?
Creed 3.
3.
We don't
3.
talk about
Okay.
2 here.
Well, I've never seen either one.
Oh,
You haven't seen the
So
first one?
no.
Oh, it's
No,
a
I
good
haven't.
movie. That's a good movie.
Or wait,
yeah.
maybe I have.
I thought we saw it
Didn't
at a
we all see
theater.
it together?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we saw it in
Oh,
theaters.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I saw the first one. I didn't see this. But yeah, I can
Alex.
tell you, looking forward to for sure. It looks good. It looks intense. I want Michael B. Jordan to lose. Like, at the fight at the end, I want him to lose.
Mm.
And I mean, like we were talking about the Scream movie, like they can do a continuation, but that'd be great if he's just completely knocked out. He demolishes him, and the bad guy wins. So yeah, looking forward to for me.
Yeah, Jonathan. If you haven't seen the trailer for this one, Alex, I think Jonathan Major gives you the vibes you're looking for in King the Conqueror. Like he looks like he's gonna demolish the hell out of Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is like in great like shape and stuff, but Jonathan Majors looks like a fucking
Hey.
tank. Oh,
Really?
sorry, a freaking. He just man,
He looks
he's
ripped,
angry.
completely ripped.
Yeah, he's so angry in there because they were friends when they were kids. Because remember in the first one, Felicia Rashad picks him up at like juvie or whatever.
Yeah.
So we get to see kind of that like backstory. He was the older kid that was with him, but he went to juvie, then he ended up going to jail. So he's like straight out of jail, and he's like, "You took the life that should have been mine," and he's just like you think you're all this, like I'm gonna take everything from you, because I'm the best fighter. And oh man, I'm in. It takes place like 7 years later, so because the baby was born in the second one, I think.
Yeah.
And this one, she's like 8 years old already, 7 or 8 years old. Um, I know there's some not backlash, but I know, Stallone is not happy. He says that he doesn't like where they're taking it, but
Nothing is over.
so he's like he's not. I don't know. There's like I don't think there's bad blood between him and Michael B. Jordan, but there's kind of like that shadow that like Stallone doesn't approve because I know he has the issues with the producers and stuff. But that's Hollywood. Like, dude, you sold the rights to make the movie. Like, that's how it works. But we'll see. I did hear that since Michael B. Jordan is a big like anime fan, he said that he took some like influence from anime shows for the fighting scenes because he's like, you can only shoot two guys in a boxing ring, you know, like the same way so many times.
Yeah.
So he said that he picked up some anime stuff and he loves Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. So hopefully there's some cool fight scenes in there.
Well, while it's that.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's a Wire reference. Next one. This one looked interesting because I didn't even hear about this one. 65 with Adam Driver, the one where it looks like they land on a planet and I guess they went back in time to
It's
the
like
age
a
of
Jurassic
dinosaurs.
Park. Yeah.
Is it Dino Crisis?
Yeah. Dino Crisis with Adam
Basically.
Driver.
It's produced by Sam Raimi. Danny Elfman does the score. It was written by the guys who did A Quiet Place, like both Quiet Place movies.
I haven't seen the second. The first one was
Second-
okay. Like it's
second
well
was good.
made, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just tell you, I haven't seen it. I don't care to watch the trailer. But I'll watch it because I like dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dino DNA.
Yeah. and I like Adam Driver, so I think he's always good in everything he does. So, and I want a Dino Crisis. So maybe this will get Capcom to finally remake it or re-release something. So I'm looking forward to it.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I don't think I'll go see it in theaters. I think I might wait for it to come out, but it looks interesting, so I'll give it that. Um, I'll probably skip this one. I don't think. Have you guys ever seen Luther, the one with my boy Idris Elba?
Oh
No.
no.
All right. Well, you should totally watch it. It's a great show. But his
Nah.
movie's coming out. I don't think I'll see it in theaters, but if for our listeners, watch Luther wherever it's at. It might be on Netflix or on HBO. Great show. There's only like, because it's British. There's only like 3 or 4 episodes each season, and it's a good time. It's a good time. It's a detective show. It's dark. It's good. We talked about Scream in the last episode, but basically, I think we're gonna. Are we gonna watch it all together? Are we gonna go see it in theaters?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a thing already. I mean, the thing that gets to me is like I don't want to wait for
I don't wanna
spoilers, and I want to know. I want to know who the bad guy is. I want to know how it leads up to it. I want to know all the little things. So yeah.
All right, that one comes out March 10th. All right, let's see what we got. We talked about this in the last episode a little bit, but you didn't see the newest trailer. But it's Shazam: Fury of the Gods. March seems to be pretty packed. It's Creed, it's Scream, it's Shazam, and then that one's on March 17th. I want to see this. It looks fun. The kids will go watch this one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm wondering if there's gonna be like a credit scene of like Henry Cavill, or I don't know. That'd be funny.
Well, they said that originally Wonder Woman,
Oh
Gal
yeah,
Gadot was in it, but they took her out.
that
Damn.
So
sucks.
I
Sorry, we
know,
had to
right?
take you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we don't want you anymore. Everyone's out. They're Thanos snapping everybody.
Yeah.
They're getting shot by the James Gunn.
Yeah.
Well,
Next.
on that note,
Oh, go ahead.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say, how about we take a break and then we can continue right after.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Okay. You're the first one to join. Alex should be here shortly.
Before we go back into the thing, did you know the Dead Space remake came out already?
Yeah.
Did you buy it?
No, I don't want to spend that much money on it. It's like $70, but
Damn, for
What's
that
up,
game?
yeah, all games, all like newer games right now are 70. And you can thank PlayStation for that.
Dead
Thanks,
Space.
PlayStation.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
guys are
for
great.
the players.
Yeah. Live in our world. Pay in
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's I want to play it, but I've already played Dead Space. The graphics can only do so much. I know they updated a few more things here and there. There's also an alternate ending.
They got
Oh,
Gunner Wright in there, though.
What's that?
They got Gunner Wright.
Oh,
who's gonna?
Isaac, the voice.
well,
Oh, okay.
so I guess the voice actor for the first one did like some, grunts and stuff. At least this is my understanding. He did some stuff in the first one, then they replaced him in the second one, and then he continued into the third one. So it's 2 voice actors, but they used his real face, uh the guy that did the grunts and stuff in the first one, and they continued it through 2 and 3.
Mm.
So that's why his face is similar in all those, but in the remake they changed his face to resemble the voice actor from 2 and 3. So now he
So
looks like what everyone's saying. He looks like a dad now, like some lame dad dude. And yeah, the face does not look like the original one, so I kind of don't like that. But I guess it's okay because it resembles the voice actor. But yeah,
Yeah, I
Interesting.
remember seeing his face and being like, I don't think it's that great, but I think I kind of dig it even more because I think in the first one I always said he looked like David Morse. I feel like he looked
yeah,
like a young David Morse.
Oh,
Um, and David Morse has a badass face. Like he looks like a badass.
yeah.
This guy, yeah, he looks like a dad or whatever, but I think that's kind of cool. Like Isaac Clarke is an everyman. Like he's not a crazy like veteran or whatever. Like you look at David Morse and you're like, oh yeah, that guy could survive an alien apocalypse for sure. You look
Yeah.
at this dad and you're like, oh shit, he's screwed. And I think like his voice is just perfect for it. Like he's Nathan Drake without any of like the luck that Nathan Drake has. And yeah, he might have bad luck, but he has the best bad luck. This guy has the worst bad luck. Like he gets hurt and it's like just leave him alone. Like me and Rafa always harken back to one part in Dead Space 3 where you fight your way out of this giant necromorph. It spits you out. And then you land and you're trying to catch your breath. As you're catching your breath, a human who doesn't like you because you're the ex-boyfriend of his current girlfriend walks over to you and kicks the hell out of your stomach and like takes all the air out. Like, dude, I just fought a monster for you and you're kicking me. Like,
and Peter Parker's always complaining about his luck, and poor Isaac over here.
Yeah.
yeah, it just like he can't catch a break, and that's he seems like a dad who can't catch a break, and that's super like I could see that. Like that's a person. That's an actual person. So
That's
I'm all
yeah.
for it.
I'm excited to play that game at some point.
Yeah,
I don't
it'll
know where
be
I'll get it,
yeah. I
but
mean, it'll get cheaper over the year, you know.
yeah, because I really loved playing it. I was all into that. Like, I feel like that whole backstory for like Dead Space, the was a unitologist and all. Like
Yeah.
man, this sounds great. It's very like Lovecraftian and like aliens inspired. So I don't think I ever passed the second one, and I didn't want to play part three because I think that one was like two players or whatever. But yeah, I've always been a fan of Dead Space.
Yeah, unitology. What a like great idea. You know, like a religion that you need to pay for, and then like if you leave,
It's
they
like,
hunt you down. Like that's so crazy.
yeah, you don't want to be those. Yeah, you can't talk to. They're part of your cult. I mean, your religion.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know.
wait, does that really exist? Oh maybe.
Oh man, I got to put a down payment.
All right. Well, let's jump back into these movies. We got John Wick, baby, Chapter 4. How
Okay.
the hell does he keep surviving, man?
Look,
He's in the
I'm not.
Matrix.
What?
He's in the Matrix. He just gets like an extra life.
See, you saying that mad if they went into it like, yeah, you know what? This is part of the Matrix world, and he's just another copy. Like
He's
part,
another Neo.
yeah, like part two. I just watched all three recently, back to back. Um,
Nice.
but but yeah, you know, the first one was very simple, and it was like there's this secret organization of assassins and stuff, and then part two threw that threw that out the window and was like, you
No,
know
it
what, everybody
exploded
is
it out the
fine.
window and half
Yeah.
of the building.
and it's
Secret
so
assassins. Nope.
ridiculous.
We're just assassins out in the open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of the mindset where it's like this one should just be like, you know what, John Wick, you are the boogeyman, like
Yeah.
reincarnated. There's the legend of the one called Wikion, and
Yeah.
he's supposed to bring peace and balance to, you
Hmm.
know, to assassins or something. Like I wouldn't even be mad, you know.
You're
So
gonna you're gonna see a shroud like underneath that hotel that they go to, and they're just gonna be like the Shroud of Turin is like, see, you're the reincarnation of Jesus, but with guns, and it's
Yeah.
just gonna be like,
no,
oh shit,
Jesus
why didn't I
also
see
had
that?
guns. Jesus also had guns.
Yeah.
They just didn't tell that story. But no, I mean, You know what? They should just scrap Resurrections, Matrix Resurrections, and just rename the John Wick movies Matrix Resurrections because he keeps coming back. That's the real Resurrections.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm back.
Yeah, exactly.
I,
Monday, you're cutting
Um,
off. Great. Okay, you're good.
yeah.
well, I think me and Alex, we saw the first one not too long ago, right? And I was like, the first one's great. I haven't seen part 2 and 3 in a while. I think they're gonna be on Peacock soon, so I'll watch it
I
there.
thought you watched them all. I'm pretty sure you watched all of them with me.
I just don't remember. I remember him falling off a building in part 3. I think that's how it ends.
Yeah, that's how it
And
ends. Yeah, we watched them all like last year.
I don't remember them. And then I was gonna watch them with Poppy, and then he's like, "Oh, I saw them already." I'm like, "All right, fine."
All right.
Oh. He's I'm like, "What? I thought we were
Monday,
supposed to watch all of them." What?
but then does he keep cutting off on yours?
Yeah, I think honestly, it might be your internet, Monday. Not, it's either that or the phone. Because Alex comes in fine. Uh, so I
You
mean,
guys,
we're just gonna have to deal with it. I think whenever you start talking, that's when it jumbles up, and then after a second, it corrects itself.
nice. Fine. Let's just keep going. Let's just
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's keep
do
going.
it
Let's
again.
keep going.
Yeah. So
Show me your
looking
Tiger
forward to
Ramen hands.
it. Oh,
Dungeons and Dragons.
I haven't
Moving
seen the
on.
newest trailer, but that it looks fun. From the first trailer, it looks like a good time. I'm excited. Chris Pine's cool.
Yeah, it looks funny. Chris Pine's always a good guy. Michelle Rodriguez is good. It's being directed by John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein. What's his name? Sweets from Bones. Um, they've made some good movies and some bad movies. They wrote They wrote Spider-Man: Homecoming. They did the Last Vacation movie, like their reboot with the dude Big Tuna or whatever from
Ed Helms.
The Office. Ed Helms.
Bernard,
Yeah.
Andy,
Yeah,
Andy.
that movie is bad. That movie is really, really, really bad. They treat all the characters really bad. Like Christina Applegate's in that movie, and they basically like literally crap on her character. I think like she's like in crap for like a portion of the movie because haha, poop is funny. But
I'm
I
I'm
mean,
just
it
gonna
is.
cut in real quick, and I hopefully she recovers, or I don't know everything that's going on with her, but that just sucks, the situation that she's currently in. But
oh,
Well, what happened? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Christina Applegate, the one from Married with
Samantha
Children.
Who and yeah, I love Christina Applegate from
Yeah,
Book of Life. She's amazing.
yeah, I
it's
think
a
she
national
has
treasure.
she has some sort of like a degenerative disease or something.
Oh
And
shit.
and I think like she came out to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she was supposed to get a star, like maybe 2 years ago. Then COVID happened, so they were able to do it now. But I think she got there like in a wheelchair. I think
Oh damn.
and it's just like it. It really sucks for some of these people. So I mean, I'm telling you, I don't know what disease it is. I can't remember. It was some time ago that I saw it, but um, yeah, just it sucks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
terrible. I didn't know that.
No, yeah. I don't.
Um,
I forget what she has, but yeah. But I mean, she's a trooper. She's a great actress. She can do everything.
Yeah, she's great.
Uh,
I've always liked her.
yeah. But Dungeons and Dragons, I don't think I'm gonna go watch this in theaters or anything. I'll probably wait until it's on HBO or whatever.
yeah, yeah. So
Um,
next,
that's my bad rendition of the Super Mario's theme song. Super Mario Bros. The movie with Chris Pratt.
Oh.
Yeah.
um, it, I think visually it looks pretty good. Um, I don't really care, but I'm excited only because I'd like to take the kids to go see it. I think that'd
Yeah.
be cool for them. Um, but that's really it.
That movie is a lot less whoo and a lot more wah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's being directed by one of the creators of Teen Titans Go. Um is good because I like Teen Titans Go. But yeah, the at first I was like, oh, let's give Chris Pratt a chance because everybody was jumping on him about his voice. I'm like, we didn't even hear him talk in that first trailer. Then the second trailer comes out, and like how Alex put it, is like, woohoo. Like it's
God.
like it's like, oh wow, like you're not dude. I hope it was just a trailer because he like Chris Pratt's funny. I like Chris Pratt. But there was no emotion in his voice compared to like Jack Black as Bowser. I was like, dude, you can't even tell that's Jack Black unless you listen very carefully. And it sounds like Jack Black's having a great time. But I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty. It looks pretty. So
Yeah, I
as
think
long
that
as
movie everyone looks good except Mario. I mean Donkey Kong's in it. Like it has some cool stuff. Luigi sounds great. Like it's a lot of stuff is going for it except the titular character, Mario. If you take him out, then you have a good movie.
well,
Yeah.
we'll see. But I mean, it looks great. I mean, the fact that they were able to put in like Mario Kart in there, and they're like driving off on that rainbow bridge, and yeah, that Donkey Kong's in it, and they're having basically a Super Smash Bros. Moment. I like the fact that it's not just like, oh, we're basing it on the original Super Mario, game. It's everything that Super Mario encompasses. So, but yeah, I mean,
Except fun.
I'm gonna take, huh?
Except fun for Mario.
Except, well, I'm hoping he sounds more excited in the movie, but
Nope.
he the that it's a go for me. It comes out April 7th. Oh, look, it'll be like by Betin's birthday, so we'll take the kids to go see that. And this one I haven't seen the trailer for. It's Ari Aster's new movie, Beau is Afraid. That
Bo
comes
is
out
Oh,
on
afraid.
April 7th.
yeah.
Yeah.
So just real quick, I got upset because um this was maybe a couple years ago when I started putting together. I've told both of you my idea for a movie, um, and I was putting together a trailer like maybe 2 years ago, and I used that song in that trailer. So when I watched that trailer, I was like, "What the fuck?" Like it
Yeah.
it hit me and it made me really upset. Um, and but it made me kind of feel happy because I was like, I someone else thought of that same thing, for a trailer. Um, but yeah, it looks good. Um, Reddit comments are always interesting because you don't know, someone can easily be like saying whatever. But one of the comments said that they had read the script for it because I guess it's been out for a while, and they were
Mhm.
like, it the trailer is a trailer, but the movie is going to be something completely different. Like
Yeah.
that, it's funny that they show that, but it's nowhere near what it actually is. Um, and Joaquin Phoenix looks great. I think he's always great in whatever he does. So I'm looking forward to it. I won't see it in theaters probably, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So this is Ari Aster did Hereditary and Midsummer, right?
Yeah. Robert Edgers is the other one.
Okay. So then, like, I like those movies. Um, let's see. We have Amy Ryan's in there. She's great. I love her from The Office.
You mean from The
Um,
Wire?
is she in The Wire?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nathan Lane Timon's in it. Parker Posey. I love Parker Posey.
Oh, House of
Even
Guest.
yeah, I've never seen that movie. I've always wanted to see that movie.
Which one?
The House of Yes.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Because it would always be on the VHS tape of like Scream, like Parker Posey is, and I'm like who the hell is this? This movie looks weird and funny, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Um,
I
even
think I
this like
recognize her from Waiting for Guffman. It was a good movie.
Oh, terrible cover though.
Terrible cover, yeah, but good movie.
Um, I like how the blurb is like, "This is Ari Aster's third film. It is difficult to describe." So it's like an epic odyssey of a man trying to get home to his mother. Okay, so but obviously with Ari Aster, there's always some weird underlying thing going on. But yeah, I probably won't see it in theaters. I'll wait until it's on Amazon or something. Oh, this one is a for sure. This one is on April 21st. Evil Dead Rise.
Uh,
I'm go.
no. Go ahead.
No, you guys.
Oh well, no, look, I was talking to future work Alex, about this. Um, it doesn't look that interesting to me. I think what he had said fit perfectly. Um, you can only do it so many times. Like, hey, we found a book, let's read from it, and then everything goes down again. Like, that's what this one looks like. And I think the only reason it looks interesting is because I know it's Evil Dead. Other than that, I don't really see a reason to watch it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see a cool visual. I didn't see anyone that I recognized. Uh, I don't know if Bruce Campbell's coming out. I don't think he is. So
No.
the only thing going for it, I think, is that it's Evil Dead. I'd like to be proven wrong, but that's my opinion as of now.
Alex?
Uh, I'm excited for it. I think it looks good. I think it looked really cool. And I think the fact that it's in a city, like Scream 6 is being taken place in a city instead of like rich white town. Um, like uh, I like that this is taking place in like it's in a. I don't even think like it's in a house. It's like in an apartment complex. Like it's
The room.
um
Yeah, it looks like it's in Skid Row, LA, like grungy, dingy LA, which I remember when I lived over there. That's like some places really look like
yeah,
oof,
and
oof.
I like that. Like I like what it's about. Like it's about like it's a mother story where like I think one of the trailers is like, oh, I'll never get to talk to you again, mom, and then like she starts moving and then I guess she comes back to life or whatever. So I think that's interesting. I don't know how much of it's like that, but that's like what I got from it is like, oh, their mom died and like one of the kids started reading from the book to bring her back to life. And she comes back, but she comes back as a deadite. And I think that's interesting. Like, imagine like your mom, like you bring her back, and you're like, "Cool, mom's back. She's alive, but it's a goddamn demon." And I
Oh,
think
Pet
there's
Cemetery.
oh yeah, Pet Cemetery. But like, I mean, Pet Cemetery is awesome.
Yeah, I do like
Sometimes that is better.
it. Yeah.
But you're like, I'm excited. Like, I was afraid because they were just showing stills of the movie, and I'm like, oh, if they're just showing stills, that's probably because the movie looks terrible.
That's just
But
bad word, especially
but
for a horror movie.
yeah, so and then since it was being released like really early in the year, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be bad. And I guess because I was so already ready for the movie to look awful, I think it looks good. Like I think everything that they show is like, yeah, that's cool. Like it looks like Silent Hill: The Room. And I know I'm not getting that movie, or if I do get it, I'm not getting it anytime soon.
Oh,
And
you
that's like
are.
my favorite. That's my
No,
favorite Silent Hill movie. So,
the room.
or Silent Hill game, yeah, The Room, yeah.
Well,
So that's
just
what it looks
real
like.
quick, that they are coming out with a new Silent Hill movie.
Oh yeah, the new Silent Hill. Yeah, they announced it with their like 35 Silent Hill games that all look like trash. But
Yeah.
yeah, I I like Silent Hill: The Room, and that's what this looks like. It looks like they're in an apartment and they're trying to stay alive while fighting mom. And that girl is cool. So I'm pretty sure she's from Vikings, and she just has like a very interesting face. Like you don't even need to put makeup on her. Like she already looks kind of like off kilter. So like they got a pretty cool person to play that. And I always dig like a family movie, like a family is fighting for their lives instead of just like friends and stuff. I dig like a family fighting for their lives. That's fun. It's a good time. It's The Shining.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm excited for it, and yeah, I think it having Evil Dead the name, I would have been pissed if it looked like complete shit. I was like, man, they're just like I think when they announced Evil Dead, the Fede Alvarez one, I was like, yay, Evil Dead. But it was like I looked at it like, no, it's just it's just using the name Evil Dead to like hype you in and pull you in, and I still don't think that's a good movie. I think that movie is like I don't like the characters in there. I think that movie there's a lot of good scenes, but
You
other than that, that movie
really
sucks.
hate the redhead. You really hate the redhead.
I hate no. The only person in there that was worth a damn was their Scotty. That was the only cool character in there.
Yeah, Scotty too hotty.
Yeah, Scotty doing the worm. But this one, I feel like okay, they have the name, but it's not just a cheap ripoff. It's its own thing, and I'm down for it. And I think you talked about this, right, Medina? That it's canon or whatever. Like it's one of the other two books from Army of Darkness that he goes through.
Yeah. So my theory was ever since Army of Darkness, because when we saw the Fede Alvarez one, we're like, well, that's not the book, but they said this is kind of like a sequel because it's the cabin and you see the car. But I'm like, the book is different. And and then when this one came out, I was like, oh well, in Army of Darkness, there's three books, and he's like, what? Three books? No one ever told me there was three books. And so my
Do I
theory was
take
that
all books or just the one
yeah,
book or what?
exactly. So I'm like, what happens if the Fede Alvarez one was a different book? This and then the one in this one is a third book, and apparently the director came out and said the same thing, which I was like, oh, nerd credit goes to him because that was that way
That's
you can
cool.
kind of explain how Ash is not there because that way you can maybe there's more than one chosen one. Maybe there's a chosen one per book or something.
Chosen one.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Um,
You can up to that chainsaw. Floop.
and but so I mean, this one looks different. The thing is, there's a movie in the '80s. It's called Demons and Demons 2, and Demons 2 basically is demons in an apartment. Um, so I was like, that's when I first heard about this, I was like, that totally sounds like Demons 2. It doesn't sound like an Army of, it doesn't sound like an Evil Dead movie, but I mean, the thing about the Evil Dead Deadites that I think is scary is they're demons and they possess, the person's soul or whatever, and they twist their words so everything they is kind of true because they're preying on that person's memories and history and they're using it against you. So the fact that, like you said, Alex, the fact that it's a family, the mother can maybe she had postpartum depression and maybe she never shared that with the kids. The demon can twist that and use it against the kids. Like, I never wanted you. Like the worst day of my life was when I gave birth to you. Like, and that's gonna hurt emotionally, plus all the physical stuff. Because when you're dealing with Evil Dead, you got dismemberments and that one scene with the cheese grater. I'm like, I showed that.
Oh yeah, that looks awesome.
That I was like, and I think that's what the Fede Alvarez one did. It was more about the dismemberment and stuff, not so much about like the emotional aspects. I mean, there was an emotional through line between the brother and sister,
Was there?
but but it was barely there. It was barely there. It's just wanted to get to the dismemberments and stuff. Whereas this one, maybe it'll be both because when she's telling her children like any, meeny, miny, mo, like which one I'm gonna kill first, and we don't
That
know how
thing in
big
the
it's gonna go.
cellar is not my mother.
Yeah. So this looks like it's gonna be really gnarly with like body horror. Um, this looks like a different book. It looks grimy and gross. It looks like Seven. So I'm into it. I'm actually excited for this. They gave you the obligatory chainsaw at the end of the trailer. I want Ash. I always want Ash because I love Bruce Campbell. But but the fact that the director came out and said maybe there are like three books, to me that kind of justifies why Ash is not in there because they said that this is can't even Bruce Campbell said this is canon to the Evil Dead. So all of them are canon. So they're not like its own multiverse or whatever. But
I mean, I'd be satisfied with them not even showing Ash, but like if they mention like where is he from, like Jacksonville or whatever. Just
yeah,
mention like this could be going on during the seasons of Ash versus the Evil Dead, and I'd be
oh
fine with
yeah,
that. That's
yeah,
what they should show. Like it's just like, oh, Jacksonville, Ashy Slashy's back in town or some bullshit. I don't know, like something like that. I'd be
yeah.
happy with it.
Like if it had Pablo and oh my god, what's her name? What's her name? What's her
Kelly,
name? Kelly. Like if they even came out or something, like yeah, this could be taking place during season 3 of Ash versus Evil Dead or whatever. Like, because the way the series ended, it ends in like an epilogue in the future. Maybe this shows how we got to that, like how we got to that apocalyptic future.
yeah, that'd
So
be
that'll be
awesome.
yeah. So it's a that for sure. I'll be there to see Evil Dead. So that's April 21st. Now we are going to my month, May. May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. We got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. No, wow,
um,
I'm excited. It was good. The They got Zoe Saldana, who is now the only person to be in like 4 or 5 $2 billion movies back to back to back to back. Um, I want to see all the characters' endings. I don't know if Rocket is gonna survive this one. Um, the Christmas special was great.
Taserface. Yeah,
Yeah,
the Christmas special was pretty good.
so I kind of want to see how their stories end. I'm sure the music is going to be great. The trailer looked good. Um, yeah, I just want to see what happens to this merry band of misfits, and just to see, because this is going to be James Gunn's last thing he does for Marvel. So I'm sure he's bringing it. There's going to be finality with this. I'm sure some character, not all of them are going to die or anything like that, but I feel like some of their stories are going to end, and then we'll probably see, some of those characters going off in Avenger movies or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looks like a good Rocket movie. Um, I I think I'm just tired of Marvel
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
I Guardians 2 wasn't that great. I think upon rewatch it gets better. I think James Gunn has been on his A game recently. I mean, The Suicide Squad was a good movie. Peacemaker is one of the best superhero shows. And then gunning down the DCEU. Like, he's bringing it. So this might be good. Like, oh, and the Guardians special was good too. That was better than the whole Guardians 2 movie. So I'm half excited because I know James Gunn isn't gonna be a slouch, and everybody's always good. I think you know who I don't trust right now is Chris Pratt because of his energy level at Wahoo. So
Yeah,
I don't need him on Guardians of the Galaxy just being lame and whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, am I excited? I'm glad it's coming out. I could wait for Disney Plus.
Yeah. I think like we were talking about Ant-Man. I just want to know where it ends. Like, it looks good, but I just kind of don't care. Um, and I think it's just a product of Marvel and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think it's superhero fatigue because, I want, like we were talking, Superman. I want a Superman movie. I'm excited about the next Batman movie, but um, yeah, the Marvel stuff I think is just like it's more about the end game. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
You
yeah,
have to
that's interesting.
choose
I think.
between
Oh,
Phantom.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just saying, like the superhero fatigue. You know what? Maybe I don't have superhero fatigue, but I think I'm just tired of the way Marvel gets things done. Like I'm tired of the same formula in superhero movies. But when they switch it up, then it's interesting. Like if once you switch up the tried and true formula, that's when I'm excited. And I think everyone's just been doing the same formula over and over and over again, and I'm just tired of it. But
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. It's the formula that they've been using. But yeah, all right, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that was it. I mean, the whole thing again. I like Marvel movies. I feel like I'm always saying like I don't, but I do. It's catch up. It's where we are. It feels like we're always playing catch up, and they have something new like every month. So it's like we can enjoy the movie for it being a movie. But I think that's why, for the most part, like the Guardian movies, kind of like I don't think you need to watch any of the other ones, like any of the Marvel movies to watch like Guardians. Guardians always felt like they were more removed from like all the Earth-based heroes, so that almost feels like its own thing. So, I mean, you're right. I don't think James Gunn is going to be a slouch, but I'm excited. I'll depends on how I'm feeling. There's most likely yes, but like you said, I can always plus.
Yeah, and the thing about it too, like for me, um, like Black Panther Part 2, it was cool, but I that is a movie I could have totally waited for. I enjoyed Black Adam more than that one. Um, I finally
What's
saw
wrong with
Thor.
you?
I finally saw Thor, Love and Thunder.
Oh,
Um,
Oof. Ugh.
and yeah, like it's funny because Alex was like, "Stay away from that movie," and I'm thinking to myself, like, it can't be that bad. It's going to be at least entertaining, but that movie straight up sucked, and and so I think what those Thor is one of the original Avengers and one of the bigger names. Black Panther, another one like huge, and their outings have just been kind of like eh.
yeah,
So
man,
I just
Thor.
yeah.
What a Thor crap and garbage. Have fun.
Yeah.
Ah,
That
damn.
that movie was all tonally all over the place. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I have cancer. I have cancer. Oh, do you want to make jokes now? Okay, it's like, dude,
Yeah.
what the like?
Yeah, they could have just stuck with one or the. If they made the movie about Jane, that would have been a good movie. If they made
It,
the movie about Christian Bale, that
Man.
would have been a good movie. But
Yeah.
they made the movie about, hey Mjolnir, do you want to have sex? Oh
Oh,
wait, that's my
I,
boyfriend and my girlfriend. Hey, 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 hey. Shut
yeah,
up, man.
yeah. I really it's like the whole thing was an extended comedy skit.
Yeah,
But
that's what
you
it
know
felt
what?
like.
I don't want to get into it because we can keep going, but we're at 34 minutes. It is 12:15. Um,
you don't need to go to sleep. Sleep is for losers.
yeah,
Are you a loser, Bettine?
Yeah, might
yeah.
as well
Well,
go
we were
watch
just talking about that.
Thor: Love and Thunder. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Everybody, don't watch Thor: Love and Thunder. It sucked. Okay,
Yeah,
next
don't
movie.
watch it, please.
Here, all right.
Please don't watch it.
If you
What
want, we
was
can do
that my most hated enemy?
yeah. We can next one. Fast X. Fast X. Fast X. Fast X. Fast.
Fast X. It's the
Fast
next Live
text.
Fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um,
hell
the
yeah.
last one was
I don't care. Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Isn't
yeah.
Gal Gadot coming back in this one too?
I Gal coming back. Yes.
She
The
better
last
come
one was
back as
fucking
Wonder Woman with an
yeah.
invisible jet.
Invisible car, man. What
No, no,
I
because they're going into space
the space
again.
again?
like really. I want them like, dude, just go all out and be like, we cloned you, Vin Diesel. Like,
Yeah,
here's the anti Dom. His name is
Vin
Mod
Diesel.
or something. Like,
Vin Diesel.
yeah, and it's just like, like why not? And bring back like, but he's an android, and
Oh my god.
and and then,
Oh my yeah. We can rebuild him. He is tall, running.
and then like Bumblebee comes in and he's like, guys, I need your help. I heard that you're the best team out there, and then like RoboCop comes out and he's like, it's up to us to take out Umbrella, and just
the asteroid from Armageddon comes out.
They have to.
Then the Titanic ship just comes up.
You can fit on this, Jack. You don't need to drown.
Like who picks him up with one arm, you see the muscles, and it's like he's family.
He's family.
Family.
It's not what's on the outside that counts.
I want the ocean to be made of Corona.
And like it, but honestly, like I don't know. I think I just want some weird, funny twists. Like they find out someone from the first one, like the guy that they stole from in the first one, has been planning his revenge the whole time.
The
something.
trucker.
Yeah, like I think that just be so
You stole
goofy.
my DVDs.
And yeah, you led me to a life of crime because they pinned all of that on me, and something, and that'd be cool. I think
The only thing I think I remember is the last one. John Cena came out, right, as his brother.
Oh
yeah.
So I think this one they said his dad or his mom was coming out. So they're going to show. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt it. So we'll see. Do I want to see it in theaters? I don't know. I don't know if the last one I kind of had fun with, but I don't know if I want to go see this one in theaters again. So I might wait for it. But I mean, yeah, unless they go all out. If they fight a robot that, like, what's her name? Furiosa. What's her name?
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron is like piloting a freaking giant mecha robot with the brain of like Vin Diesel's
Iron
dad.
Giant. You should fight the Iron Giant and Groot.
No, Vin Diesel creates like an experimental serum that turns his body into iron adamantium giant or something.
He fuses with the car like a Dragon Ball Z fusion. Fusion, ha!
Yeah.
I mean, they already did it though. Like with Hobbs and Shaw, Idris Elba had that robot suit. No?
Oh shit, you're right. I totally
Black
forgot that he was like a super.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like this time we need a fuse with the cars, and like, what was that one show? Or have you ever seen that GIF of they're like kids and then they turn into like cars and stuff like that?
Animorphs? Oh wait, cars?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait,
that's cars.
Like that.
Cars.
Man, that'd be so cool if Dom, like, he just starts transforming like himself. Yeah. He just starts transforming like
his eyes turn into headlights.
I'm gonna find that GIF. Like, I'm gonna send it to you.
It has to look like those old Animorph books, like the covers, like the horrifying covers of mid-transformation.
Yeah, the third or fourth phase always look disgusting.
Yeah.
Supposedly those books are really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, I'd assume they made so many of them, but that artwork has a lot to be desired.
Nah, and that's awesome.
They would always transform into the dumbest thing. Like, damn, what are you gonna turn into? Like a tiger or something? A mouse, a field mouse.
A field mouse. Oh, okay.
What? What?
Wait, what? Awesome movie. See, I'd be excited. Like, that's superhero. Excited if they brought that back.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Man, that'd be awesome.
Right? What? Sky High?
Yeah. Sky High 32. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how many more movies are on that?
Oh list? Man, there's tons. Okay, here we can do quick. Rapid fire. There's more months. Okay, next one, Little Mermaid.
Nah, that's not even worth a mention on here.
Yeah, what? Jesus Christ, we're gonna waste our time. Might as well put on Thor: Love and Thunder.
But I remake, so I'll probably wait for that one.
All the live action Disney movies need to just sit down.
Yeah, that's
And
I mean,
right, next one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no! No. If you want to tell them to sit down, tell them to sit down. Tell them to stop making movies about like Pinocchio staring at a piece of shit for like 2 minutes straight.
Man, that movie was terrible, but it was funny. It was fun, man. That movie's hilarious. It's terrible though.
There's
Robert
the bad.
Zemeckis, you need to sit down too, bro. Just sit down. Jesus Christ. I don't know what you've been on, but like
He's getting
Beowulf,
every time he
Polar
stands up.
Express, you can't do it anymore. It's okay. It's okay to sit down. You're fine.
Yeah. Well, apologies, Mr. Zemeckis, but he has a point.
Back to the future. Go back to your seat. Jesus.
Back to your seat.
I
All
just
right.
want to make movies.
Yeah. Next one of my most anticipated, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, June 2nd.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Next
go.
one. That
Same here. Everybody, let's go there. Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's
go.
extended. Let's go. That's
Hell yeah. That's a
So-
surprise one too. I didn't know they were making that movie, and man, that you give me Beast Wars any day else. I mean, people like Transformers. That's fine. You could be wrong. Beast Wars are better.
yeah.
Let's go.
I do.
Beast Wars are the shit.
I started rewatching Beast Wars, and the fact that Betin kept saying that's Prime, I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Prime.
That's just Prime. They say that like in every episode. They're like, "That's just Prime."
That's bad.
Oh, this one, June 23rd.
Yeah.
We're gonna see the trailer on Super Bowl. The Flash, Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller at it again.
Ezra Miller / cultist / grooming / I bring guns to the store and burglarize. Yeah.
Miller burglarize.
It's Miller time.
You just think Ezra.
The Flash, beware. That's what it's
Be Flash. Oh, jeez.
I'm telling you, just went super meta with Wally West being like a serial killer in the comics. He's like,
Yeah.
let me do what I can to do this and be the most evil supervillain in real life.
He's like, you don't have to do
it. No, please, we implore you, do not do it. Do it? Okay.
Do it? You know, the one I see on Reddit all the time is like, it was me, Barry. It was me that did it. Like it was, that's Ezra right there. It was me the whole time. I did this.
Man, see, Robert Zemeckis could sit down. This guy needs to be in a straitjacket. Like,
Yeah.
Don't come for me, Ezra. Hello,
I'm right behind you. Yeah.
It was me. Okay. All right. They are gonna Ezra all over you.
What a freaking lunatic.
On that note, my most anticipated movie of this year, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Okay,
Wow.
well, I'm gonna say that's a good one to end on. I think because we're already at 45 minutes, but yeah, I haven't even seen the trailer to it. I don't want to. I don't want to cry. The guy that did Logan did it?
Yeah, James
Mangold.
Yeah, so
walk the line too.
God, yeah, it yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's overwhelming, I think, and you know, for a character that I love so much, you know, to think that this is going to be the end, you know, yeah. So that's I'm seeing that first day. I want to see it because I don't want to wait.
I don't want to wait.
Oh, no, to be over because Ezra Miller's coming to get us.
Man, I don't want to go to sleep now because if I wake up and it's just like, hey, Mondo.
It was me, Mondo.
Me, I groomed you.
All right. No, but you should stop with that. Okay. Well, that was part one of our.
No, it's not okay. He's not okay. We're not okay.
Oh man.
I'm like a snack hole.
Please,
Oh man,
God. What
I want
is
to run, but I'm gonna swim.
What are your superpowers again? So I can go.
Let me groom your superpower. I'm a zoom to the
All right.
groom.
You know that
You know
place
what?
that in the movie where Bruce Wayne found him? That was his real place where he.
Yeah, that was it. I've been watching everybody.
They're like, what do you mean? Yeah, Zack Snyder's like, okay, bro, we're just gonna film you here.
Like Ben Affleck, that wasn't even Ben. That was Ben Affleck. He threw the battering because it was like, I need to kill this guy. He's a threat.
Okay, all right. Don't cancel us. We don't know what we're talking about. We're good with it.
Oh man, I'm crying over here.
Oh, you'll be crying when he comes through. It's killer time.
I hope you. Is this gonna get edited? I don't know.
Oh man. Okay.
The last
That's
time
just fine.
Oh man.
all right.
What a terrible
Part
person.
one.
Oh man. Oh, whoa. Okay. I'm gonna
That
keep
was
all that.
part one of 2023. What we're excited for. We'll try to do a part two for this for July through December. All right. So thank you guys for listening. If you have mental health issues, please seek help.
No, yeah, for sure. Please seek help if you have mental health issues or if Ezra Miller is coming for you.
Oh man.
I will chase you to the ends of the earth.
It's Meta time. All right. See you guys. Thank you.
All right. Bye.